Entertainment, the perfect blend of paranormal and pop culture, with your host, Joe Wakefield and Ryan Lang.
I love it. I'm a fan of this. I'm here for it.
Happy New Year, and welcome to this bonus episode of Earthling Entertainment with your hosts, Joe Wakefield and Ryan Lang.
Hey, I'm your host who's bringing in 2026 with a groovy dance.
He's dancing,
Joe Wakefield.
and it's pretty groovy. Hi, I'm Ryan. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. As in, it's not New Year's Eve when we're recording this or releasing it, but it is 2026. So, Happy New Year to all you Earthlings. That's, I was going to correct you at the beginning. I'm like, oh, I guess technically it's a new year.
And we all saw like the ball anticlimatically not drop. Like it just kind of like shut off. Like it didn't drop. The lights just shut off. I watched it and I was like, all right.
Oh, that's not how I remember it, but I was very buzzed at that point. So we were watching the Stranger Things finale, and I just remember we paused it to watch the ball drop real quick and then went right back to the show. And I have children and a wife, and I don't get to drink very often. So I was playing the game of I could still do what I did in my 20s, and I can't. So I had a fifth of... I didn't drink the whole fifth, to be clear. Yeah. But I had a fifth of Sveka. It's like Swedish or Finnish vodka. But the point is, I wasn't even doing mixes. I was straight up doing shots. So I'm sitting here
as the Joe does.
Back in the day, right?
Oh,
I was reliving. I realized I might be having a slight midlife crisis because I just turned 39, and let me tell you, I didn't think I was middle-aged, and then I did the math, and I don't think I'm gonna live to like 99. So technically middle age. Yeah.
I feel like 80 is a pretty good cap, but I don't think any of the men in my family have made it to 80. I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, it depends, right? Like if you're healthy, like if you're Dick Van Dyke, I'll totally be 100. But if you're
wild,
you're like 70 and you're already unable to move because of arthritis, well then maybe not live in pain for 30 years. But I don't know. I think it depends. It's like one of those things. We all know we're gonna die. It'll eventually happen.
Starting off the new year with an existential crisis here.
a little bit. But we all know it's gonna happen, right? But I don't think anyone's ever ready for it. Is my point. So,
I get you.
Well, but I do think we should start, guys. We have a little thing we like to say at the beginning of this show. Go ahead.
Well, you want me to do it?
Yeah. See how good you are.
What we do here is a little bit of the creepy, a little bit of the spooky, a little bit of the macabre. That was an old one, the macabre.
Macabre, I like macabre.
Sometimes we always like to talk cryptids or something paranormal, something like really creepy, and that is in our spooky stuff. And that brings us to our next segment, which is called Disclosure Discussion. That one's all about aliens.
Yes, and that one, Ryan usually prepares a wonderful little thing about extraterrestrials, aliens either in the news with congressional hearings, news sightings, or old tales of UFO mystery. But it's all aliens all the time. Then, the second half of the show, latter half, if you will, was dedicated to pop culture and entertainment. Was. Yeah, so, guys, as we talked about, this is a bonus episode, and we're actually going to name this episode, Town Hall. Because it's an episode for you guys, the Earthlings. We're getting warmed up for the new year.
Order.
And what you may or may not have noticed is we've been in flux for like the past, I'd say, month and a half, 2 months. We are transitioning to a video podcast. We've always been audio only. And long story short, there is a lot of growing pains. We've gotten new equipment. We've looked up different programs, whether it's recording it with cameras and doing all the editing film school style on an editor, or if it's getting a program like Riverside, which is what we're playing with now, which does a lot of the back and forth editing, and there's some AI features and other things that might be beneficial. We'll see. But then we keep running into issues with certain things. Like Riverside is apparently top and great for if I'm hosting and we're talking to guests. But if Ryan is sitting right next to me, apparently putting us on 2 different cameras with 2 different audio seems to be an issue unless we're in different rooms of the house streaming.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
this Riverside program, which I hear great things about, and so far we are happy with, we're just trying to figure this one thing out. I don't want to talk shit, just in case maybe they're a sponsor or something at one point.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's going to work for us. So as we're figuring all this out, we wanted to come in and just have an old school episode where we just kind of talk to you, bonus, because it's no real structure. Our show did this fun thing where the first half was paranormal, supernatural, and then the second half was going to be, or is, pop culture and entertainment. But we've decided that since we're transitioning to video, we will also be switching up the show and changing up the format. It's going to be a month or two of flux. We're going to have kind of little tweaks to the episodes each week as they come out until we settle upon a format, much like we did for the audio podcast, that we're happy with.
And if you've listened to us, if you ever listened to the early episodes to what we were doing before we started doing this video format, you will already see that, like Joe just said, that huge difference that only comes from we've been doing this pretty much every single week, with all that we can, and we've just learned what
the
works
last
for
few
us.
weeks notwithstanding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the holiday.
Yeah.
But
that is a good excuse. I mean, honestly, we're trying to figure out a new program. There's kids, there's Christmas, there's other things. Yeah, we don't have to tell you.
Getting sick, all that fun
Oh my God,
stuff.
we had the plague.
I know you did.
My entire family got sick and then gave it to each other for like 3 weeks. It was gnarly.
No bueno.
No bueno.
But so it's like, so when we're coming to the entertainment stuff, right? So the entertainment section, because you just said was at the end. So what is that going to be like? Now, is that going to be like, is it going to be an Oreo? Is that going to be our podcast? Is the entertainment going to be the cream filling?
Yes.
So it'll be like spooky stuff, cream filling entertainment, and then aliens?
Kind of.
Is that what we're
Yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. So, like we explained before, the first half of the show used to be all the spooky stuff, the second half all entertainment. And like Ryan mentioned, what we're going to do now is we're going to start the show off with our banter going into spooky stuff, which is usually the main part of the show. Then, in the middle, we're going to revamp Special Report. So there is no more Special Report gremlins. We fired them. They wanted too much money.
Dude, their union is really strict, really cutthroat.
It's so bad that we actually can't hire anyone to replace them. So Ryan and I are going to have to replace them ourselves.
We talked to the orcs, but they weren't having it.
None of the mystical creatures.
They couldn't read.
Well, they couldn't ring basic.
Yeah.
The point is that Ryan and I will now be doing it, and that is why we are dressed as we are.
That's
this
right. Very
is
professional.
our Special Report outfit and our Special Report background.
We spared no expense.
Spared no expense.
That's right.
So, in the first part of the show, set up like the normal podcast, spooky stuff. Second, then we have the Special Report, which is going to be pretty much all our entertainment stuff.
Yeah.
Think of it a little bit like Weekend Update on SNL. It's going to be a little bit more punchier. We're gonna cover kind of the main hot button topics and things that people really care about. And we're no longer just gonna read an article, right? And then we started rewriting the articles, and now the next evolution is we're just gonna have fun jokes and the basic information, and it's gonna flow really well. We're happy about it. Yeah.
So
That's why I think this bonus episode's a great town hall. Let's explain it all to everyone, what we're doing moving forward.
I was gonna say, so it's it's an exciting announcement.
It is,
You're still gonna get what you like here. We're still gonna have fun. We're still gonna be goofy.
Yeah.
And we're still gonna be spooky.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna be
which reminds me,
informative.
there is more, Ryan.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
How much more? Much more.
So after that, we are going to jump into the last part of the show, which is going to be disclosure discussion and probably real world weird. So we have the banter and we have the spooky stuff, and then the next thing, entertainment, Special Report, what you see here, Special Report,
breaking news,
and then disclosure discussion and real world weird. And
So,
that'll be the new format of the show, which means our whole spiel at the beginning's got to change. We're gonna have to come up with a new one.
Dude, yeah, that's become more complicated. It's almost like a club sandwich now. It's a club sandwich.
And join the club. Join the Earthling Entertainment club sandwich.
That was a Mitch Hedberg joke where he
Yeah,
was like,
right.
man, I ordered the club sandwich and I'm not even a member.
Yeah. Which reminds me, So since we're moving to video, we are focusing more on our YouTube. So this is actually kind of funny, I think. We've spent 2 years making this podcast and really kind of working hard at creating the show and building an audience. We've done pretty well. We've actually got, it feels weird to like tell everybody numbers, but we've done pretty well. Then with this transition to video, we have never really promoted the YouTube, and the YouTube has just been, it used to be my YouTube way back when, and then I've evolved it as time's gone on. So the point is it's never been, it's got like 700 subscribers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were an audio.
I mean, it's hard to get that going.
Well, we were an audio only podcast, so the videos we would release were just kind of the audio of the podcast. So I never expected anyone to really watch or care.
And that's true.
It's just certain people don't want to deal with the links, and then everyone has YouTube. So it was just an easier way to honestly get the older people and that listen to us to have an easy way to get to it.
And we'll try to like do more shorts and
Sure,
stuff like
sure,
that. You know what I
sure.
mean? Because that kind of helps, I think.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
But to get to where I was getting at, though,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. All I was trying to say is we weren't ever focusing on the YouTube. So now I feel
Right.
really weird because we're doing this video podcast. We've been doing it for 2 years, and it's like the last video had like 50 people watched it. It's like, oh,
And
that's-
and thank you each and every
Oh.
person who did.
absolutely. But
And
I like I said, I don't want to drop numbers, but significantly less people than are downloading us on Spotify and things like that. Like I feel like those numbers are impressive, and I'm proud of it. And now I'm like, hey guys, we're still doing this. Check it out now with video. And someone clicks on it and they're like, oh, 12 people, bro. So
and
the point is, if you're a
yeah.
fan of the show, subscribe to the YouTube and like that episode and share it, because we have to rebuild. I'm sorry, I had to spew out this
No, of course.
self-consciousness
And
about our numbers.
well, and you got to no, definitely. And I did the band thing for a long time, and
Yeah.
it was hard to get out there on YouTube, to get the subscribers, to get any interaction on your new videos and stuff like that. It's a hard, and we were only asking for what, 3 maybe 5 minutes of someone's attention.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
sure.
Like we're
the
we're
show's
over
between
an
an hour and 2 hours. Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
But like I said, we never tried. Like I was never like, check out our YouTube or follow us on YouTube. Like if you listen to the old episodes, we never once said anything
No.
about YouTube. So I don't know. There was some anonymity to just like having our stuff out there and having no one see the numbers, because it was like if we had a good week or a bad week, like we didn't have to share that. And over 2 years of building and doing so well and actually getting to the point where maybe some money's gonna be changing hands in a big way soon, and all that happens, and then video, and it's like no one knows we're on YouTube. It's a different game. It's a
is.
completely different game.
Well, and we'll roll into it well, I think. And
I think so.
and our audio is still out there for anybody who is hearing this and is worried we're gonna stop doing that. There will always be the audio as well.
Oh, yeah.
on everything.
Oh, I hit a button.
You did hit a button. It's an echoey one.
Oh, right. Sorry. There we go. Oh. Oh no.
Joe's playing with the
All right.
soundboard.
Yeah, we're fine. I got this. It's been a few
Nice.
weeks, man.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
But no, really excited about moving this forward that way. Next week we got a revisiting cryptid that we brought up a few weeks ago. We wanted to do again, and that is going to be the Wendigo,
Yes,
which is one of our favorites.
It is, and we did it in episode 10. And since we're starting the video in earnest in the next few weeks, it just seemed like inappropriate to revisit a few cryptids that we touched upon at the beginning when we were less experienced. It just there's a lot of really fun details. Screw it. I'm burying the lead. I'm just gonna say it. We're a lot better now than we were then, and
Well, yeah.
we did it too early, and now we have to bring it. We have to do it again.
And I
We
believe
blew our load too early on that one, guys.
And I want to say, yeah, you wrote that one for that episode, so I got a chance to kind of put together my own report
Sure.
on the Wendigo. I think you guys are really gonna like it. I even have like the original story, like the original legend. I found it,
Ooh.
and I was able to get it like translated to the best of, I'm sure, whatever ability, but I've got it. So we're gonna do that next week.
Yeah,
And I
because it's
got-
a Native American story, right? How many different
Yes.
tribes, though? Is it one particular tribe, or is it many
It
tribes?
was many tribes. It was
Yeah.
a few, and no. So we got that, and I know that I got like a little bit of the paranormal going because I was thinking about our favorite stuff. So when
Sure.
it came to disclosure discussion, I thought of one of your favorites, Skinwalker Ranch.
I do like Skinwalker Ranch, yeah.
So we were, I was kind of tiptoeing and doing some of that. So I got a little bit of that coming up for next week, and I think you guys are gonna like that as well. I don't
Perfect.
know, yeah, and I mean, holy crap, there's already been so much that's gone on entertainment wise in these past few weeks. So I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about.
Oh my God, we're not going to be able to cover it all. Like,
No.
honestly, I think as like partially as a joke and partially to honor those who died, but so many people died in the past like 4 weeks since we had an episode.
Yeah.
I think me and you are going to do one of these where we'll sit there and be like, and now the people who we've lost the last few weeks, and we'll go like this. And we'll just scroll up.
Oh, I like that. We'll pick like a very.
And here's who's gay.
Oh, no. Well,
The Simpsons did that joke in the early 90s when it was clever.
oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was the news. So, next up, which celebrity is gay? And Marge pulls out a piece of paper and starts writing him down.
Oh well, dang. See, I didn't even know.
Yeah, early Simpsons were, well, for the time, were pretty dope.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a while ago. You know.
It was. You know what's weird? The Simpsons movie 2 is coming out next year, right?
Right.
So that means, how long has The Simpsons been out, right? Like since 1989 or 1987 of the Tracy Ullman show.
I have no idea.
Well, the point is, the first movie came out in 2007. So it's been out long enough that between the two movies, there's 20 years. 20 years, Ryan,
I mean,
between the first and second Simpsons movie, and the show has never stopped.
they've got to be the most successful show of all time.
Well, cartoon, primetime animated cartoon, 100%. Show, I don't know. I don't know.
Has any other show like been? Because it's just been. It's not like it was The Simpsons, The Next Generation. You know what I mean? It was just The Simpsons. So,
I mean,
like,
the answer is yes. Many other shows have. SNL just celebrated its 50th
that's
anniversary.
true. That is true.
Not just to mention shows that maybe haven't been out for as many years, but like soap operas. If they've been out for 20, 30 years, and some of them have been out for
I'm
like
sure
20, 30
they
years,
have, man.
they do an episode every day. So they're on like episode 5,239. So I would count that.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't think about those.
Yeah. So in closing, you're an idiot and you need to feel very bad about yourself. And I hope
Cue in the soap opera sad music.
everyone in your family is ashamed. And I think it's
I know
important.
that.
I think it's important you know that. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know that. It's okay.
Anywho, how was Christmas?
It was great. It was
Good.
great. It was really good. You know, got to spend time with the boys. You know, my two sons and
Yeah.
the cats.
Ooh,
Hung
are
out
they
the
both
cats.
boys?
Nope, one boy, one girl.
Oh, you should leave that girl out, and you could just really just hang out with the boys and really confuse the cat as to why.
Well, she is
This
a
cat's
prince.
like- it'd be the weirdest sexist move ever. I'd be like, why would you just not hang out with the girl cat?
Well,
knows
she
what
is a
did.
princess. No, she's a princess. she knows she's above us all.
I
So,
was, I was thinking like tree fort, like no girls allowed.
Oh no, Mord would get up there. Her name is Lord Mord for a reason. She would get her little fluffy butt up there. No stopping her.
Excellent. Sorry,
But no, yeah. How about you? How was your Christmas, buddy?
I mean, it was fine. So even though, like I said, I turned 39, my mother has always put Santa presents out for us. You know what I mean? Like we would wake up and they'd be like, "Oh, look, Joe got a Santa present. I'm 35." You know what I mean? Like it was, but this year she didn't because I have children, and now it's the children's turn. And you know, you think you'd be fine because I'm over it, but like it was jarring. It was jarring. It
You
was
had
like
your first Christmas
is-
without a Santa gift.
this is like, and I get it. Like, I get it. I'm the adult, and I know Santa isn't real. But Tim Allen could have been in my house. He is from Detroit.
I'm just saying, Joe. It's okay. It's okay.
No!
You're
My children get all the joy now.
you've always been a child at heart, Joe. So I'm not surprised by this revelation, and I'm sorry, but yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, my mom killed Santa.
I know
Officially.
she did it.
That 65-year-old woman is heartless.
That's right. It's all on her.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
It is. All right. Excellent. I just want everyone to know that the world isn't fair and everything and everyone owes me something.
Well, you know, Joe, here's your equal attention cake.
Yay! There's a participant ribbon on it. Huzzah! Anyways,
Good job.
self-deprivation
Congratulations.
aside, No, it was great. The kid's 2.5, so he actually like really cared about Christmas for the first time. You know what I mean? So it's like
Oh
he
yeah.
got the concept. But it was funny because it dawned on me on Christmas Eve that's like we keep telling him that Santa is coming, Santa is coming. And I'm like, oh shit, buddy, you need to know when we say Santa's coming, he's coming at night and leaving presents. You're not going to see him. He's not going to be like hanging out in the morning. And it's just one of those things that's like we're so used to the Santa mythos that it didn't even occur to me I'd have to explain to him. And he was genuinely disappointed. He's like, holy shit, you mean the guy we met at the mall who you've been telling me for 3 weeks was coming to our house will not be joining us for dinner? This is some bull.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my kids are. We do the Elf on the Shelf too.
Right on. Does that
Uh,
work?
they like it. Yeah, they always get a good laugh out of it. It's cute. I tried doing like
Isn't it supposed to be just like this elf's gonna like talk? It's gonna lie. It's gonna tell people you're fucking up if you're
Like,
naughty.
it's basically
It's
like
a tattletale,
It's
right?
basically like Santa's little surveillance camera in your house.
That's like the lowest ranking elf in
And-
that. Like, you got to go to Mitch's house and just sit there and watch him.
Well, and I
And
tried
Mitch is
to.
a gross kid.
I was pretty proud of some of the ideas I did for how they find him because the rule is you can't touch him or the magic is gone. So
Hold on though, but if it's a spy who's gonna tell Santa if I'm fucking up, why wouldn't I just touch him immediately? Because it's fine. The magic's gone. He's dead. He ain't gonna tell anyone shit.
that's true. That's true. But I don't know. The kids haven't thought of that yet, as far as I know. But no, one time I even took clear masking tape and put sprinkles all over it, right?
Yeah.
And I put that behind the sink faucet for the day that I was taking them to school or whatever because I wouldn't have them the rest of the week. And I had like a big sign that says, "Who needs water when you have sprinkles?" And I had him sitting there, so it looked like sprinkles were coming out of the faucet. I saw that online. I just started typing in like Elf on the Shelf ideas on Google, and I found a ton of really great ones. And that was like easy to do. I'm like, I have sprinkles. I got tape. There we go.
I want more.
Uh,
Talk more. Give me some elf on the shelf. This is a tradition I've never had. So I'm
wrapped him up, have him like wrapped up and like with a ribbon like hanging from the ceiling, being like just practicing wrapping, gifts.
Sure, sure.
Cute little stuff like that.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think of it because I didn't do any because they were at my parents pretty much this holiday season. I've been working a lot, so
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So yeah, no, I didn't do as
Yeah.
many creative ones this year. That was last year that I did that one.
Well, what else you got? I mean, you're telling me you're creative. I want to know something.
Have him riding the dinosaurs, stuff like that. That's an easy one. Have him brushing his teeth.
You should have him usurp Jesus in the manger.
Could do
I
that.
know your family has one of those porcelain.
I do. I
nativity
have
sets.
one. Yeah.
Do you have a nativity set?
I do.
That is adorable, bud.
my grandpa made me one.
Oh, I get it.
So
All right, fair
I
enough.
gotta use it. I use it I didn't use it this year. I used it last year. I don't know. This year was kind of, his first year in the new place. It was there was a lot going on. this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. It's a year without a Santa Claus. I get it.
Yeah. No Santa Claus. He's gone.
Well, I'm not going to get too into it, but 2025 has been an interesting year.
It has been a wild one, but
Yeah.
it was a big year for us. We did a lot. We got a lot done.
Good year for movies.
We got to shake hands, and
Hands with who?
a lot of people in New Jersey.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
we
like
got
New
to,
Jersey. They
yeah.
according to the all the what is it info that you get on Red Circle and everything, the algorithm, whatever the fuck it's called. What is it? Analytics. That's the word I'm looking for. According to the analytics, we actually have a lot of listeners from New Jersey.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Hey, New Jersey,
Hey,
what's up? Hey,
uh,
how about that film incentive? I might be going over there next summer.
that's right. That's right. You were talking new movies. I just got to see the SpongeBob movie, and I swear to God,
Yeah,
I'm
hold
with
on.
my kids, and it's a full theater. I laughed more and louder than anyone in that theater.
That does not surprise me at
Dude,
all.
it was hilarious. It was so freaking good.
You know, SpongeBob was out since '90s. It came out in like '99 or '98 on Cartoon Sushi, I think.
That's wild. No, I
Yeah.
saw it definitely first time on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was Nickelodeon. That's what I'm saying. They had a show where it was a show that tested out other shows. It was like a 15-minute cartoon of all these different shows. Another show that came out of that was Chalk Zone. It was another one of those shorts. But
Wasn't
anyways,
Dexter's Lab one too, I think?
no, that's Cartoon Network and a different.
Oh,
That's a different
yeah,
year,
yeah,
a different
yeah.
network, and
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
different thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is why we are condensing the entertainment section of the show, Ryan.
Yeah, well. Get my Cartoon Networks and my Nickelodeons mixed up.
Ryan, what the hell?
You know?
No, you know what? As a responsible adult, you owe it to everyone listening to memorize things about early 2000s and late 90s cartoons.
Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy, all that.
Well, technically, those are all early 90s. So I feel like you checked out in like middle school. You should have been like a secret cartoon watcher like me. And
Hey,
not just Pokemon.
Hey, dude, salute your shorts.
Yeah. So you really, you stopped when we were pretty young. If that's a shit. You remember. You know, it's funny. I have a major roadblock
Legends
too.
of the Hidden Temple.
I love Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Let's rock.
Blue Barracuda.
That's right.
Yeah.
Purple Parrots.
Purple Parrots. You know, they tried bringing that back. They had like an adult version for a season,
Uh.
and everyone was so excited about it. And I don't know, I never saw it, right? And I think that was a problem. Is everyone wanted it to exist, but no one actually wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
So it came and went in a second.
Yeah, I think they tried to do the same thing with American Gladiators, and it did just about as poorly.
American Gladiators just feels so 80s. And it's funny because
laser. Right? That was like that was real names.
Yeah. It was like because the gladiators that were a part of the game that were there every episode to fuck up the contestants.
Yeah, it was just them against some fucking office dwelling fucker. Just
It was like the Running Man, only goofy.
It was hilarious. It was Flanders against this monster.
We need more of that. We do. We need like some juiced up Rock the Dwayne Johnson type guy just knocking out a 5'4" skinny guy on a ramp with a foam foam bat.
Why
wouldn't that be popular these days?
Make the waiver like this thick?
Oh, you'd have to now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Before you'd have to like sign a napkin. Hey, you won't sue us. Now it's got to be like fine detail and trickery and.
That's right. That's right. But we will do it in the name of watching Dwayne the Rock Johnson just pummel a nerd. It'll be great. It'll be great. I'm for it. I'm for it.
I'm for it too. So, I saw Avatar, the new Avatar.
How was it?
All right, so I want to say a couple things about the new Avatar. First of all, anyone who says the new Avatar is a flop is wrong. To be super clear, it has made $1 billion in 18 days. The production budget, even though it blew up to an estimated $400 million, still it's made money. It is not a flop. No matter what happens from this point forward, it is not a flop. Will it get to $2 billion like the other two films? Probably not. I think it'll probably cap out between 1.2 and 1.6 bill. But that's just my point. So I loved it. I did. I really enjoyed it. It's actually my favorite Avatar of all the Avatar movies. But there is something I'd like to say. We brought in a new tribe of traders who have like kind of airships, and that was cool. We brought a new tribe in who was kind of more of aggressive Spartan-y type tribe, and they were the Fire Nation kind of essentially.
All right.
And that was cool. But beyond that, there was nothing really new. Like, while it was a good Avatar movie, it kind of felt like part 2 of The Way of Water because it had a lot to do with the whales again. It ended with them trying to hunt whales again. So that was kind of repetitive. But at the same time, the journey the villain goes on with his son Spider and how Spider is kind of adopted by the Sullys and how that dynamic between these two adversaries kind of sharing a son, and then what happens to that son character in this film. I don't want to give anything away, but they definitely move forward the possibilities of what Pandora can be, and I'm excited to see where it goes if they do more of them. But that being said, it is not highly original. It's like seeing the second one again with a little bit more. It's like the Lord of the Rings and then the Lord of the Rings the extended version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and how I feel about the Avatar movies is they're great, right? They're incredible for what they are and everything, but each one has only been a one-watch deal for me. Like, I've literally never wanted to watch the first one again. Even when I was like prepping to go see the second one, I was like, maybe I should watch the first one. I was like, nah.
It's bad.
And then I went and saw it. And what's funny is the one scene that was my favorite out of that film was the most insignificant. It was the first time you got to see the underwater world, right? When they first showed them like underwater and you saw all these different kinds of forms of life, and it was so creative and it was
Magical.
magical. And then they never showed any of them ever again. Ever.
Fair enough.
None of it mattered at all anymore. Like all those beautiful creatures that they probably spent a lot of time making and putting together, never showed them again.
Well, see, that is just kind of the issue with film in general. Is while I love film, it's my favorite art form. It's something like a show, you could expand more on things like that. But the film, you're following the plot. So unless the main character has a reason to go back into the water and talk to the jellyfish, there's no reason to see the jellyfish again.
I just thought that you'd see, like, you never see them again. Like, it was just like all of a sudden, like that whole ecosystem was like, oh, that's over there, like just there.
Yeah, it exists. You saw it in $100 million shot. We're done.
Yeah, you swam through it. It's
Yeah.
over there. So, like, but I don't know why, but that was one thing that stuck to me when I left. But other than that, I generally enjoyed it. I thought it was better than the first one,
Great.
in
Yeah.
my opinion, from what I remember.
Well, like I said, I think this third one's the best out of the three, and it's funny because there's a lot of people who feel the opposite way. So, tell me when you see it. I'd be interested to know what you
Yeah,
think. But as far as you being like it's a one watch for you, you're not alone in that. Like
yeah.
the cultural footprint in Avatar is weird because everyone sees the movie, everyone likes the movie. They made billions of dollars, $2 billion. It's like the two of the top 5 highest grossing films of all time are Avatar movies. That's true. It's like 2.4 billion and another thing. But all I'm saying is, while it is huge and it is a movie that everyone sees and everyone loves, have you seen anyone dressed as an Avatar on Halloween? Have you seen Avatar action figures? Do you see it's not like Star Wars. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Indiana Jones. I mean, there are some Avatar comics, and I know that because I'm a comics guy, but that's it. You know
I
what
guess I
mean?
never really thought about that.
There's one video game by Ubisoft, which is pretty cool. It's kind of basically Far Cry with Na'vi, but but that's kind of my point is
Disney World gave it a big homage in Animal Kingdom.
yeah,
when
but
you go in there,
is that still
it's-
is it still a thing there? I
Yep.
guess it could be.
Yeah, and like they have like the whole ship, like those like propeller style creatures or whatever they're called that come down. They're glowy. I forget what they're called,
Yeah,
but
glowy propeller creatures. I guess.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
from there, and they've got 2 rides. The one of them had like actually the most expensive animatronic in all of Disney. I think it was $10 million, and it was for like the witch doctor lady. I'm guessing from the first one, because she's like saying. But yeah, it was crazy. I got to see it, and it was just on a slow little river ride, right?
I kind of want to see that. That sounds awesome.
It was pretty sweet. And then the other ride they had there was really sweet. They just had this giant full screen, like completely in front of you, and you're sitting like basically like you're on like horseback almost, but you're on one of the flying creature things,
it was the ET ride essentially.
and it literally breathes like you're like
As you're
it's
sitting
really,
on it,
yeah,
like the creature breathes.
and you feel like you're moving, but it's really just on this giant track that's just kind of staying still, and
So it's like a mechanical arm.
yeah,
It's
like
like moving
almost,
around.
and we're
That's
all
like the Harry
together.
Potter ride in Universal. Is a mechanical arm attached to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really cool, like really fun. Like so that one was dope. So
Yeah, I want to go to Disney so bad. You know what? They just, and a lot of people have been running with this. So I looked into it. It actually apparently is true. You can fly to Japan, stay in Tokyo, go to Japan Disney World, and fly back cheaper than you can to go to Florida right now.
that makes sense.
Isn't that effed up though?
That is messed up.
Holy shit.
No, that is totally messed up. But I know, yeah, they've already got new rides there and stuff that I haven't seen already. Like they did a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I still haven't even seen that one. That one
Oh, yeah?
literally opened up like right after the last time I went.
But isn't the Guardians of the Galaxy ride just the Tower of Terror?
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I thought it was a roller coaster.
I could be wrong, but I think
'Cause
it's just
I've
the Tower
seen-
of Terror. I might be thinking of California. If they have a different one in California than they do in Florida, then I wouldn't know because I was living in LA at the time.
I guess I could be wrong because I saw like videos of people like going through it and stuff. I thought it was a roller coaster. I don't
Oh,
know. I'll come back to you on that.
Come back to you on that.
But
But,
I don't know.
Yeah, no worries. But guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. But I did want to say that the plan is to have new episodes of Earthling Entertainment release every Thursday weekly, like we were doing before. So the goal is to have this starting next week. If not, we'll have some other kind of episode or bonus thing for you as we figure out the best way to navigate this new chapter in Earthling Entertainment. But we hope you guys are sticking with us and that you enjoy the show. Please remember to download the episodes on Spotify. It's the best way to support the show. And if you'd like to support this new venture we're doing in video, please go to Earthling Entertainment on YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure to check out those videos as they come out.
That's right. And your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to be safe and have a happy new year.
Ooh, I like it. Awesome. Yeah, so guys, happy 2026. And from all of us here at Earthling Entertainment, see ya.
Goodbye.